Hi, my name is Fredy Granillo, and this is my recent renovated studio in Chestertown, Maryland. And I have a few paintings inside that I'm already working on and getting ready for the studio tour. So everybody's welcome to come and visit my studio. I call them like Central America landscapes, city landscapes, or cityscapes. And yeah, my inspiration is basically from Latin America. And then I use that as an inspiration and I do compositions based on different cities, different towns, different streets that I feel they have this like a Latin American type of architecture. Yeah, the color process is a thing that I discovered with my paintings. I'm going to move here. And if you see this painting here, normally when I use a photography as a reference, and then using this photography, I do my interpretation of the picture. And what I do is I like to use these photographies just white and black. I remove all the color from the picture so I don't have any reference from the picture. And when I start painting, I just put three colors, as you can see here. And these colors basically are giving me the palettes that I'm following. So I don't have really a plan where the painting is, how the painting is gonna go. I'm just discovering every day that I'm painting, I discover what palette I'm going to have. And the colors are, I'm following, colors, these vibrant colors from Latin America and in my country, of course. I was living in San Salvador, which is the capital of El Salvador. It's a relative big city. El Salvador is the smallest country in the area, but we have a big city and a lot of traffic and pollution and noise. And I grew up there. I lived there for 32 years in the middle of this city. And that was my first inspiration. That's where I'm getting all these images and compositions. So this painting is something different. As you can see, I'm practicing portrait. This is my son Camilo. And you can see these paintings show you the very first step of my cityscapes, and these paintings show you those moments when I am like, I don't want to paint this for now. I had enough. I need to reset my ideas. And while I'm thinking about how to go with my paintings, I do a painting that is absolutely different than my cityscapes. So this painting is like a break. I'm not thinking about my cityscape. I'm just trying to work on my technique, my palette, the composition, the human figure, the portrait, all, which is give you different challenges. Yeah. But yeah, I have another paintings in my house that they are part of this like a break that I take and like that I like to paint something different. So this table here show you my pottery, which is Talavera. Talavera is a type of pottery inspired in different countries in Europe, like Spain, Portugal, and others. And I learned this type of decoration when I was 11 or 12 years old. And I was painting basically after school every day. And then they offered me to stay and pay me. So I stayed painting for many, many years there. And this is my table for decoration. I'm building my pieces at the clay studio in Chestertown, and then I bring them to my studio and I do the decoration. As you can see, the colors are blue, yellow, green. That's kind of the palette you use for Talavera decoration. And now I have to paint the outside of this one. You can see I have the pencil lines. These pencil lines, they disappear after the fire. And then you put the glaze. And then when you put the glaze, you have something similar like this. You can see the colors, how the blue, the difference in the blue, this is more like intense because the glaze give you that kind of final palette. And I do different pieces. These are just, small pieces, but I like to go bigger and make big pieces, which is a challenge because the kiln, you have to play with the size of the kiln, and that's your limitation there. But yeah, this is my Talavera painting that I do too. Hand painted. I don't use any kind like a transfer paper or technology. Well, for the studio tour, I'm going to be focused on showing people my paintings. As you can see, the two paintings that we saw before. And then I'm going to bring some more pottery outside and show them my process, how I start creating my painting from the very, very first step, which is pencil lines, until the end, that I'm putting my colors. And I'm going to show a little bit the technique I use with my oil paint, which I mix them with other materials. And I want to all the visitors to understand how is my process, why I do that, and how I enjoy painting with these techniques and all the things I like to do.